You ripple like gravy.
I am gravy.
All right. I think on that note, we should probably get going, Zach.
Country or brown?
Either. Both.
I really like some breakfast gravy, actually.
I feel like you're the gravy that comes off the top of Spam.
I mean, the good stuff.
That's on the same level as clam juice.
What time are we at? Just for the love of God.
That's a throwback.
Oh, wow.
All right, we're just doing this. There's already plenty in there.
We're going there with clam juice.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new episode of the CAMcast.
Wait, we're new?
I mean, technically, we're not the one we did last time.
This isn't any recycled bullshit. I don't know what you're going all about.
Yeah.
Yet I'm still here, so...
Yeah.
Well, we're still here.
Aw.
Anyway, this is the podcast that's getting ready to celebrate freedom, or whatever the fuck it is we're doing on Thursday.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no better way to celebrate the freedom of your country than blowing up a small portion of it.
Hey,
there we go.
As a snowflake, I don't celebrate freedom. I celebrate the Indians.
All right, beta cuck bitch. All right. Go ahead.
Beta cuck bitch.
Wow.
There we go.
I thought you were going to try to do it in like the Star Spangled Banner. As always, I can't control the board.
Nope.
Oh, say, can you...
Yeet.
Wow. All right, you've already fucked
I know,
that
right?
up hard. Anyway, I am Mike, deer leader, dog taste, leader of men, herder of cats, cooker of spam.
Such delectable spam.
They didn't figure it out. I'm joined, as always, to my right by the one, the only, the professor of the ghetto arts, tenured but not licensed, your, mine, our Uncle Radical. Some people call him Daddy. Not down here, though. Not while there's a breath in my fucking body. We call him Scoots. Because, he tries so hard to sell himself sometimes. It is Dave Raleigh.
Ahoy, hoy.
There we go.
I was so hoping you were going to go with, I come equipped with door locks.
I have a spleen.
Did you know the Scoot model Chevrolet Chevette also has a radiator cap standard?
Oh!
Wow. Again, that's where we need the ding.
Yep.
Ding. Well, like I said, I could put one of those small
Ding!
buns.
Spare tire. Ding! Passenger seatbelts.
Yeet.
Ding! Trunk-mounted spare tire jack.
Yeet. What was it?
AM/FM radio.
Yeet. Seatbelt, like, unlockers, or what was it?
Seatbelt retractors.
Wow.
On all four positions.
Wow.
All right, settle down. This isn't first-class cars.
First class cars.
Anyway.
Here at first class cars.
We should have named the
We've been a
the
dealer
soundboard.
in Utah for 35 years.
Wow.
Hey.
Hi. He's over there. He's waving at us.
Speaking of dealers in Utah,
There we go.
he used to work at a Mercedes-Benz dealership.
1979. He is the chairman of the boards, Colonel Eddie Dean himself, Zach Lords.
I am here today.
Good. It'd be fucking weird if you weren't. We were talking to you and hearing you.
Wow.
I could be calling in, because we have that technology now.
We do have that technology.
You're assuming we're going to take your call, though.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's a big if.
But we can take your call on social media platforms.
All right. That's what transition clunky as always. I love it.
I tried so hard.
You don't worry, it worked.
Use the clutch to shift. Don't rely on the synchros.
I like to push the person.
You push in the purse. Excuse me, clutch.
And rev it all the way until it stops. And
Go ahead and find us on social media. We are at CamAutomag on everything.
I'm going to start disabling buttons and not know how to fix them.
Find this podcast wherever you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. Like, rate, review, subscribe, share with your friends. Lock them in a truck as you drive around the desert like Alex Crane does.
Exactly.
Make them love us.
Kind of quiet.
That's
Okay.
okay.
It's all right. Support us on Patreon, patreon.com/CamAutomag. You can subscribe for as little as $1 or up to 15 grand, as we sadly found out. But if you want to go above and beyond that, just Mike from Cam on Venmo.
Yep.
Go ahead and take whatever you want to throw at me.
You know, that reminds me. When I was signing up for the Cash app,
Yeah.
you know, it does like the cash.me/username.
Yeah.
Right? I was a smart ass, and I, cash.me/outside.
Ah.
It was available, and I did not take it. I'm an idiot.
Indeed, you are.
Yeah. Hey, man, you got Cash App? Yeah, cash me outside.
Wow.
No, bro, settle down. I'm like, I just wanted to Cash App you some money. Yeah, cash me outside.
That's, I mean, there we go. Subscribe at any level, but we recommend at least $5 a month because that gets you into the Super Secret Shenanigans Facebook page where you can see all of our shit posting.
And there's a lot of it.
Oh, boy, fucking howdy is there.
In addition to all of our shit posting, you can get access to early release content.
Yep.
Like our Thursday episode as early as tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
As today, as you hear this.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, exactly. That also gives you access to some of our exclusive content.
Yep.
That only Patreons can get.
Yep. So I'm going to be getting them going on some of that a little bit. You know, get you something.
And you know, once we, what was the magic number we were talking about? $200?
$200.
$200. We're going to start live streaming this bad boy to Cam Shenanigans exclusively.
Yep. You will be able to see us, yell at us, talk shit actively.
Exactly.
I don't want to talk to you fuckers.
Actually, I would love to keep track of the comments and stuff on the live stream because I would love to actively speak to those people.
I think you and only you.
Anyway, there we go. It's housekeeping done.
I did a thing.
Okay, what'd you do?
I sold the Mustang.
Good.
The Mustang is gone.
Holy shit.
I have a story I think we'll probably tell on Thursday.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get to that
yeah.
on Thursday.
It's pretty juicy. I yelled at some people and got yelled at by a lot tech. No, a lube tech. Yeah.
Attaboy. Well, I went to St. George this past weekend. It was my girlfriend's family reunion.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it was a family reunion in a small-ass town. We were in Rockville, not St. George.
Of course.
Yep. But I did get to spend some time with Blaze and Chase.
Oh, excellent.
Yep.
My Facebook notifications were going nuts from the conversations that you guys were having.
Oh, yeah.
And I was only getting one side of the conversation in my notifications, so it was very entertaining.
Oh, it was good. It was a good time. So also shout out to Jacob from Dream Tank. He gave us a couple more bars of soap.
Oh, hell yes.
As soon as this month's Patreon payment comes in, I'm going to buy some more. And we're probably going to buy some stuff, probably some from V12, because we're going to support those who support us.
Exactly.
And we're going to do a little giveaway. So
hell yeah.
Yeah, so stay tuned for what that entails and what you could possibly win.
Fantastic.
Yep.
I like all those ideas.
Oh, yeah. So here we go. Dave, what have you been up to?
Stuff. Things.
Tight.
My girlfriend and I like taking random drives out of state.
Okay.
And yesterday, Sunday, we decided to take off across the border to the lovely town. I mean, I use the word town very loosely.
Quote, unquote.
It's a trailer park. Of Dinosaur, Colorado.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I've been there for a very long time.
Yeah, there's like a Stegosaurus statue in front of the city center.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really cool. There's lots just like little dinosaur-related themes all around the place. It's like 20 minutes outside of Vernal.
All right.
It's like literally you pass the state border.
And there it is.
And you're right there. It's almost like the other side of Utah's Wendover, except there's no gambling. There's 3 dispensaries, though.
Well, all right then.
As there should be.
As there should be.
Speaking of dispensaries, my brother's living in Colorado. No dispensary in his town.
Of course not.
Nope.
Why would there be?
Exactly.
I mean, is
why
that
can't we
something
have
he
nice
wants?
things?
I mean, he wouldn't mind.
Okay, I mean, I guess that there's a school there, so a dispensary would be.
I mean, there's schools a lot of places that are dispensaries.
That's fair.
They're not mutually exclusive.
Where is the closest dispensary to your brother?
Something annoyingly far away.
Damn.
Yeah.
Don't tell me it's in like Montrose or some bullshit. Because
No.
I know where there's a couple in Montrose.
I don't think Montrose, but maybe, I don't know. I have to double check with him.
Damn!
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
It is disappointing.
That's okay.
Yep. Oh well, his moving there has got me brewing with all sorts of fun ideas, as did this last road trip with the girlfriend and Kevin the Sentra.
Kevin the Sentra. Yeah, that's your girl's what, B16. It's an SE, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, nice little car. It's been treating her well, right?
It's been doing the job, but I drive it and I hate it because it's a Sentra with a CVT and not the comfy seats.
It's not your mini minivan.
No, it's not a lot of things that I've owned, and I've owned some fucking clapped out shit boxes.
I mean,
Haven't we all?
fair,
yeah,
but it's good, reliable transportation for your lady.
it gets the job done for her, and goddamn it, that's really all that matters. But when I'm
Yeah.
driving it and we're driving to St. George, I'm like, you know what? What could I be driving that wouldn't make me want to shoot myself? That actually makes enough power to get out of its own way?
A 2006 Dodge Charger RT.
I mean, that's
Well, that's your answer.
That's what the girlfriend owns.
Well, I've got. Well, we can get into this later and or off mic, but whatever. I've got some ideas that are brought up by my brother and this road trip down to St. George.
Beautiful.
So,
We'll talk about that a little bit more on Thursday. Let's earmark that.
yep, earmark it. All right,
Beautiful.
Yep. Shout out to Sean Pierce, photographer friend from the East Coast.
Aw.
Him and his wife welcomed their baby girl into this world over the weekend.
Oh, that's sweet.
Mom and baby are doing just fine.
Fantastic. Merry birthmas, little one.
Yep.
Happy Spawn Day.
Yep.
Happy Spawn Day.
No new patrons since Big Car, Little Dick, or whatever.
Big car, little penis.
Who cares?
Big car, small penis.
Yeah, I
What?
care. He's my
Hey,
friend.
No,
Well,
no big deal. No
He's
big
giving me money. I should care a little bit more, but fuck it.
deal. Why does he sad react to everything?
Because he's a sad boy.
He's a sad boy with an eye.
Because
Yep.
we're all sad boys.
That's just three edgy.
I like how we all sad emoted to that.
That's the rule of the internet. Whenever it
It's
says
sad react only.
Yeah.
Whenever-
We should all just hit F in the comments.
I mean, I would have expected nothing less from people who have brought yeet to the soundboard.
You just asked me to.
Yep,
I brought greatness, and all you do is shit on it.
it's all right.
Yeet.
Anyway,
The yeet can went off.
some birthdays. Happy birthday to Brett Bell, Dan Chilinsky, and Kevin Panter.
Hey, Merry birthmas, boys.
Yep, Kevin Panter.
Hey.
Yeah, Rat drives that Turbo S 2000. Kevin drives the Turbo NSX.
Oh, very cool.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, I
that's
remember-
whose car that is.
I remember when Rhett was building it. He's like, yeah, we're building it for my dad.
Oh, that's sick.
I think we're just going to keep it mild, 600 wheel.
Oh, is that it?
I'm like, oh, neat.
I mean, you've only over doubled the specific output of that engine.
You know,
No big deal.
whatever.
It's also behind you.
Yep.
I like it.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
And it was on, Build Breakdown or Build Biology on the
Like that.
But they put the fucking license plate on over the cam sticker.
Well, God damn it.
God fucking shit ass damn it.
Are there another camp stickers on Hoonigans?
No.
Well, the thing, since
Yeah.
I'm roommates with Rob Parsons, maybe I should just bring home a handful of cam stickers.
Well, we're gonna be
and just
getting-
be like, here, bud, we're going to put these all the fuck over your car.
I will
and you're
just
going to be okay with it.
I will just go up and start applying like new vinyl. What are you doing? Don't worry about it.
This is for the best of us. Best for the both of us.
So he is rocking the neon green and grayscale things. If you've got something that'll flow, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a vinyl guy. If you've got a PDF or an Illustrator file, cut in neon green.
We can probably make this. We can probably figure out something.
Okay, all right.
That's where being chased by people. I thought you were supposed to be friendly.
God damn!
Anyway, still haven't bothered totaling up the GT Sport Challenge, but I'm just going to go ahead and probably say it is Brandon McConkey in first, Alex Crane in second, and then, I don't know, probably one of the three of us.
It's probably me.
Probably.
One lap I took, I beat all of you.
No, I think it's me only because I've done more events than you.
Okay, no, that's probably fair. I probably take 3 subset Bravo.
Yeah.
Subject Bravo.
We were also Rams.
So what Dave did is what we call the Canadian GP.
God damn!
Moving right the fuck on.
That could have been a ding, too, but goddamn sounded fitting.
Man. Anyway, we're going to talk about some news. I get bored at work, so there's a lot of news. But first, if you're ever bored at work, you know what you need to do.
Can I
Hit
guess?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Buy cam gear.
There you go.
Attaboy, and you know where you can get that cam gear?
It's not on the screen. Shit.
You know. God.
Is it CamAutoswag.com?
It is, in fact.
Snatching victory from the jaws of defeat.
Wow.
Almost as bad as last week's.
Really,
I was trying to bullshit our way through that.
it's really more like defeat just, like, got something caught in its throat and spit victory up, and you were just right there to catch it.
Just do it!
Through no fault of your own. Good job, Zach.
Exactly.
Hey.
Anyway,
external
CamAutoSwag.com.
So we've still got the Understeer to Victory t-shirt. That's kind of been the flavor of the season.
Yep.
We're going to be working on some new stuff here shortly.
Yep.
We've got tote bags. We've got t-shirts of all flavors. We especially have the old and new logo Cam shirts. We have always had Mount Cammore.
Yep.
I know.
Shout out to my boys up in North Dakota sporting the Mount Cammore shirts.
Yeah.
You guys know who you are.
For me, I almost need to buy another Cam hat because I work on cars all day, but in my free time.
Yeah.
So I need a dirty hat and a clean hat.
Yep.
And so I might be picking up another one.
Yeah, a couple of the guys at work have been asking me, hey, what's Cam? What's the hat mean? Nice hat, bro. Where'd you get it? And I told them, well, hey, it's this podcast thing. We got this merch. It's CamAutoSwag.com. And you can be cool just like those guys. Pick up something dope from our store.
Yeah.
Support us. Help us do these crazy shenanigans that we do.
There we go.
There it is.
All right. Moving on. Speaking of buying stuff, if you want to buy American, that means you need to buy a Honda or a Toyota.
Well, duh. I mean, this is nothing new.
No, but this is still very surprising to, a certain hunk of the population.
You mean boomers?
Yep.
That think Hondas are built in that dang old Nagasaki. Didn't we drop a bomb on them?
Exactly. No, like, the annual American-Made Index, which is compiled by Cars.com, found 9 of the 15 most U.S.-sourced vehicles are manufactured by Honda and Toyota.
Okay, well, this doesn't surprise me. Aren't they mainly based in, like, Georgia?
Yeah, so here are some of the factors. They include assembly location, parts sourcing according to the American Automobile Labeling Act, which is a thing I didn't bother looking up because fuck that noise.
Right.
Factory employment relative to sales and the sourcing of engines and transmissions.
Yeah, so all of that stuff, even though it is designed offshore, that stuff is built right here in the great U.S. of A.
So here's the top 10.
Oh, okay. So sweet. So should we start from? We'll start from the bottom.
Start from the bottom, move our way up.
So number 10, we have the Acura RDX,
Hailing from East Liberty, Ohio.
That's it. Number 9, the GMC Canyon, and number 8, the Chevrolet Colorado.
Both out of Wentzville, Missouri.
Yep, they are twins. Number 7, we have the Honda Pilot.
Lincoln, Alabama, Roll Damn Tide.
Can you get any more American name sounding than that?
Right,
Probably.
Lincoln.
Lincoln, Alabama.
Actually, we can.
Yep.
Number 6, the Acura MDX again.
East Liberty, Ohio.
Yeah,
There
and
it is.
here's the as American as apple pie, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Chevrolet Corvette hailing from beautiful
Bowling Green, Kentucky.
as it should be. Number 4, we have the Honda Passport.
From Lincoln, Alabama.
Number 3, we have the Honda Ridgeline.
Also Lincoln, Alabama.
Number 2 is the Honda Odyssey
Can I
from.
guess? Can I guess?
Yes.
Is it Lincoln, Alabama?
You earned yourself a prize.
Gold star?
Ding.
There you go.
And the number 1, to nobody's surprise, even though everybody calls it a Fiatiki,
Yep.
the Jeep Cherokee, manufactured in beautiful
Belvedere, Illinois.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, so that's, this is not a new thing, but a lot of people are still, shitting 10-pound bricks.
Wait,
Because they're
Japanese companies are building cars in the U.S.?
Yeah, it turns out a lot of people are actually doing that, because it turns out you want to skirt tariffs.
Wait, is it cheaper to build vehicles in the U.S. and sell them in the U.S. market?
Yeah, because it turns out shipping things across oceans is kind of a pain.
What? Is there a reason why there's multiple BMW factories in the U.S.?
They exist only to sell things that exist here.
It's true.
Yep. Anyway.
Mind blown.
Y'all build imports in the United States?
Yeah,
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Yeah, so all those things, all those factors that go into, the American-Made Index, those are all things that the big wet president has stumped for and is starting a trade war over.
Oh.
Yep.
Because making things harder for the Americans is
He doesn't give
good.
He doesn't give a shit. He's never been a regular dude in his life.
I got a small loan of $1 million.
God.
Was that even remotely close?
Said it before and I'll say it again. If I was born with those kinds of connections, I would have to actively try to not be a ridiculous success. There we go. Well, moving on. There's an act of Congress that is making its way through that might actually help people. There we go. It's called the Used Car Safety Recall and Repair Act, and it was introduced by two senators, Richard Blumenthal and Edward Markey.
I already hate the
Connecticut
sound of this.
and Massachusetts,
Both
respectively.
Both Democrats.
This sounds like I'm not going to be able to buy more shit boxes.
Well, no, it means you can still buy shit boxes. However, they're just going to make sure that these shit boxes have had their recall repairs done before they are
That sounds
sold.
really fucking expensive.
Before they're sold. Well, a recall is like the manufacturer's paying for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, the only thing-
I know it's expensive for the manufacturer because that means like I don't know. This seems like a lot of fucking work. And like,
Well, I mean, they've already like calculated it in when they issue the recall initially.
Here-
Like, this isn't, you're not
here's
going to
the
find
thing.
something out of the blue.
Right, exactly. This is one of those deals where they have already budgeted for the worst case scenario, which is fixing every vehicle. So anytime somebody does not bring the vehicle in, or that vehicle is wrecked or totaled or taken off the road before these recalls are done, that's money in their pockets. But that's also parts sitting on the shelf.
but I also feel like the issue is going to turn into like with the Q45, like not having a skilled technician who knows that vehicle because they haven't had that vehicle in the shop for 20 plus years.
I mean, that is fair.
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean-
yeah, you are right. In the case of my Q45, I mean, it's the one master tech at Infinity that owned the old style console communications that, could access and program my vehicle. And it all was for naught anyway because the ECU and throttle body that are on that car are not able to be reprogrammed. So that's why I'm parting that stuff out and putting an LS in that car.
All right. Yeah, don't worry. You can still borrow your buddy's shitbox nightmare.
Yeah.
So don't worry. That's still a thing you can do.
Wow.
Thanks, Congress, for saving me nothing.
Yeah, they're trying, sort of, ineffectively. Just spitting there like a toothless cog in a machine.
I also like the idea of like that going that going through and it being on national news, and then like the next day at every dealership, a whole bunch of just like Dodge Neons and like what was it?
It's funny you use the Dodge Neon as an example because it's one of Chrysler's vehicles in the 90s and 2000s that had the fewest recalls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just thinking of a bunch of like generic shit boxes. Why are there so many shitty cars here?
I mean, yeah, there are a lot of cars, like Hondas and their airbags, and I believe it was Nissan and seatbelts.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that from the 90s. They had like the seatbelt. Whatever. It was Nissan because my S14 had the recall done. Anyway, besides the point.
Moving on. Speaking of old shitty cars, that's what we're driving. The average age of the car that you see on the American road is 11.8 years.
That actually does not surprise me.
No.
I mean, look at the cost of vehicles within the last 12 years.
Yeah, cars are getting more and more expensive.
I like to think the fact that like at least you and me and Dave bring that average down by.
But you're also roughly assuming that all of my vehicles are on the road, and they're not.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I daily drive a 97 Dodge pickup, so that weighs it pretty greatly in our favor, but not as much as 12 years ago was only
2007?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's still, to us, as enthusiasts, that's still a relatively new vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still a vehicle. Is not, year range, that's not really obtainable for some people, with a short. Yeah, you got to think, 07 was the last year of the GD body style Impreza.
Yeah. It was the last of the Hawkeye.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I was thinking about the same thing. This is like kind of the same thing where like I was thinking about my Subarus. They're all 01. Like to me, I would not recognize an 2001 world. It's a completely different environment.
Right.
Yeah,
I
it's just
agree.
like weird that like even though 2001 to me is still a relatively newer car, but for me it's a lifespan away.
Right.
Yeah.
You were born in, 98?
Yeah, 98.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, exactly.
So-
You were 3 years old when your cars were manufactured.
Yeah, which is just weird for me to think.
Right.
I don't know. So that was a little
Right.
topic.
I moved to Utah when the Dodge I drive every day was built. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Yeah. And in those years, the cars, we've been building them better. They have more technology, so that means they can stay on the road longer. And
Well-
people are financing these things like 6-7 years out.
Hey, you can get 80 and 96-month loans.
Yeah, so this shit has to stay on the road.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Like
You've got people or companies that are building the replacement parts and repair parts, 10 years or more. You know, they're also stringing a lot of these vehicles for almost a decade of a specific body style.
Yeah, like they are getting their money's worth out of it.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And there's like cars are turning into like technology where like my 2011 MacBook Air does everything I needed to do, so there's no reason to replace it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of surprised that's a 2011.
Yeah.
It runs really well.
It does what I needed to do.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
Ooh, okay. This is cool. I like this.
Do you like big trucks and off-roading?
Yes.
Okay, because Ford's got to hook you the fuck up.
Just do it!
Wait. But I have to drive a vehicle older than 12 years.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You can drive whatever you want. But if you want this...
Big fucking engine.
Yep, it is the Super Duty Tremor, which is a Super Duty Ford with the 7.3 V8. And the picture they have is a fucking... Like,
it's a bright blue XLT. What I can only assume is let's be real. That's a Lariat package with a bunch of suspension and some nice tires.
yeah, it's got... So, what the Super Duty Tremors do with the 250s and 350s is they jack up the front end 2 inches.
Okay, so it's a good leveling kit.
Yep. Bigger shocks, 35-inch Goodyear Wrangler Duratec tires.
Duratrack. Yes, those are good tires.
Yeah. Rock crawling drive mode.
Ooh.
And Ford's new trail control off-road cruise control.
Really?
Yep. So basically what they did is they set out to build a truck that was better than the Power Wagon. And
now, I can't wait to see how FCA responds to this with the 5th generation truck.
Oh, yeah.
In the Power Wagon model, because they have just recently come out with the heavy-duty Gen 5 trucks that are really a Gen 4 cab and frame with some nice exterior enhancements and drivetrain enhancements. So it'd be really kind of nice to see where the new Power Wagon comes out.
Yeah. The current Power Wagon has a max payload of 1,510 pounds and a tow rating of 10,350.
Right, which is pretty good. You've got to consider that the Power Wagon is a 2,500 with a Hemi.
Yep.
You cannot get a Power Wagon with a Cummins, and you cannot get it anything other than a 2,500. It was meant to go places, not tow everything there.
Yep. But with the Tremor, you can either get it with the new 7.3 pushrod V8, or you can get the Power Stroke.
Mm-hmm.
However, we don't know numbers for any of those things, although Ford is very bold in already claiming best-in-class performance.
But they're not listing horsepower, torque, payload, towing figures. We really don't know.
Nope, we don't.
Okay.
But whatever. Fuck it.
All good.
Yep. So just some off-roady nerd stuff. Ground clearance of 10.8 inches, approach angle of 31.65 degrees, and a departure angle of 24.5 degrees. And it'll go through 33 inches of water.
Okay.
There you go.
Just like the Telluride will.
Oh, yeah, the Kia Telluride. Yeah.
Saw one of those over the weekend.
They're weird-looking cars.
It is weird. Didn't know what to expect. Don't know how I feel about it either. Anyway.
Oh, okay, so the Tremor package is available on XLTs, Lariats, King Ranches, and Platinums.
Mm-hmm.
But the F-250 diesel models require the high-capacity trailer tow package, and the single-rear Super Crew pickups require also the short bed, the 6 3/4 foot bed. Not bad.
Nope. So, whatever. No pricing. Just a lot of fucking off-roading in these big bastards.
I mean, that's really cool. I dig it.
Me too.
I
like the idea of a full-size truck being able to go off-road and hold its own.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Right. We don't want anything that's strictly tied to the gooseneck or as a people mover.
Yeah.
And that's cool. That fills a niche.
Yep.
I dig it.
So, moving on to something slightly more concerning. Exactly. So the Supreme Court ruled on a bunch of things. A lot of them to the detriment of us in general.
As always.
As a nation.
Not surprised.
Nope. But one of them that kind of didn't get a lot of play was the Supreme Court heard the case of Mitchell versus Wisconsin, in which a guy, Gerald Mitchell, his neighbors called and said he was driving drunk, but when the cops found him, he was wandering around, not in his van, just near his van, but clearly very drunk. So, the cops picked him up, and on the way to the hospital for a blood draw, he passed out.
Okay.
So as we all know, an unconscious person cannot give consent to anything.
Right. And you're legally entitled to your consent.
Yep. But the cops had the hospital draw his blood anyway, so, of course, Jerry sued the state of Wisconsin, and this case went all the way to the Supreme Court.
Mm-hmm.
And along ideological lines, the court ruled 5-4 that, yeah, actually, if the cops think you're driving drunk and you're unconscious, they can go ahead and just have your blood drawn.
Interesting.
Yes. So basically what this says is if you're on public roads and the cops even have a suspicion, they'll just go ahead and draw your blood.
Interesting.
Whether or not you want them to or not.
Huh.
So, yep.
That's going to upset a bunch of people.
Highest court in the land just electing to fucking punt on this and many other things.
Interesting.
So, yeah. The idea of a fucking judicial body that only gets replaced when it dies. That's whatever. In some much better news, the Mustang GT 500 is going to start at $70,000.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeet.
I feel like that was probably the more appropriate button for the Mustang.
Yeet.
Probably. Anyway, so...
Does it come with a yeet cannon?
Nope.
I bet there's a dealership in Texas that will do it.
Probably.
I
It
bet
is
you're
Texas.
right. It is Texas.
Anyway, so we're looking at the price list that somebody on Mustang6G.com found and scanned.
Ooh, okay, so we've got a base... Oh, sorry, that's a suggested retail for the GT500, the P8S model. That is $70,300.
Yep.
Destination and delivery is a quaint $10.95.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Let's
On
just-
the GT500, you can get an equipment group. That's cool. That's not counted. Never mind.
Yeah, whatever. Let's see. Leather-trimmed sports seats.
Ooh,
$495.
I like it.
Yep. Let's take a look at some of these other things.
Oh, God, the carbon fiber track pack is an 18.5 option.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Oh, yes.
Damn. Twisted orange tri-coat.
Yeah, the handling package is $1,500. What is that? The painted over-the-top racing stripes, $10,000.
Is this Porsche talk now? What the fuck is that?
And the handling package is $1,500. You get some specials. Exposed carbon fiber instrument panel.
Oh boy,
That'll set you back $5.
Yep. But real quick.
So fully optioned, we're looking at like what, 110?
Hold on. Jalopnik actually figured it out.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So let's see how close it was. Price is Right rules 110.
Let's see. Da-da-da-da,
So if you check all of the boxes,
yeah, it'll be like over $100,000.
Thanks, Jalopnik. You let me down.
Fucking hell.
So happy to have a real
Wow.
number.
Yep.
So this does it mean I win?
Sure, whatever.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Just do it!
I think you should have done air horns for I won.
And to round it out, 2019 Mazda 3s are being recalled for wheels that could fall off during driving.
Hell yeah.
you know that's a thing.
Yep. I didn't even bother reading it. I just liked the fucking headline.
I mean, that's pretty great.
Yep. 25,000 cars are potentially affected.
Potential gap between hub bolts and hub flange.
There you go.
No, partial, not potential. Not as close.
Whatever. Yes, manufacturing process error, blah, blah, blah. Yep. So there you go. If you get a letter in the mail from your friendly Mazda dealership, go ahead and get your shit fixed.
So I wonder what they're doing for that.
I haven't the foggiest. I just put it on there because I thought the headline was funny.
Yeah, I wonder. Are they putting thicker rotors on them? Are they changing hubs? Are they changing wheels?
I think they're just putting washers in there for the gap.
Oh, Jesus.
Space them out, baby.
You guys seen the video of the guy who made camper off of washers?
No.
It was like 4 inches of washers on the bottom. And then drove it. And guess what happened?
They broke.
The whole car broke.
As it should.
Yeah.
Surprised?
It's a good
Shouldn't
one.
be. Anyway.
Good news! There's a report on TV with some very bad news.
Tesla.
But that news is not our good friends at Steady Broke Clothing. No.
Hey, Dave. You want to do this again?
I mean,
Whatever.
sure.
Good news!
I don't even know.
Where are you going with this?
Hey, Dave, I have a question for you.
I might have an answer for you.
So, I like trendy clothing.
Okay.
And I like looking trendy, but I don't know where I can buy cheap, trendy clothing. Do you have any suggestions for me?
As a matter of fact, I do have a suggestion for you.
I want to first take issue with the use of the word cheap. Cheap implies poor quality. This is not poor quality. This is affordable.
Where I can buy some affordable, trendy clothing?
Maybe you just need to just go ahead and just take a step back. There you go. Let the adults handle this.
I'm sorry.
Steady Broke Clothing. Steady.broke on all social media. SteadyBroke.com on the wider internet.
Go to SteadyBroke.com and check out all the good stuff they've got there, right? You can get... I think their most expensive item there is the hoodie, the sweatshirt, and that's, what, $35?
Yeah, but why the fuck are you buying a hoodie right now? I mean, I understand, like, off-season savings, but still. Like,
okay, well, there's that.
You can even buy that on-season still.
It's true.
Be able to afford at least 2 cases of ramen afterward.
That's it, man. That's it. So, I mean, if you're looking for, something a little bit lighter in the comfort wear department, they have, tank tops. They've got the crop tops.
Yep.
You've got your standard short sleeve T-shirts.
Yeah.
Got all kinds of good stuff over there. And, the best part about that...
Is it affordable?
It is affordable, and I'll give you a nice hint to make it even more affordable.
Oh, yes.
There's a coupon code box at checkout, and you type CAMAuto15 in it. Gets you 15% off the entire order.
Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams.
SteadyBroke.com.
There we go. All right, so I wrote this before the actual Formula One race happened.
Oh, boy.
Yep. So, mysterious energy drink sponsor of Haas Formula One, Rich Energy, they were sued because their logo is exactly the same as White Bikes, which is a bicycle company in England.
It's incredibly close.
It
may as well be the same.
Yeah.
Yep, well, that's what several judges in England have ruled, that it is effectively the same damn thing.
That's fair.
Yep. So, Rich Energy has to pay White Bikes a bunch of money, give White Bikes pretty much everything with the Rich Energy logo on it currently.
Ooh-wee.
And also make sure that shit never winds up on another Haas F1 car.
Oh, boy.
Yep. So, this is after Rich Energy said, these are baseless claims, we will have our victory in court, so on and so forth.
Huh.
Yep. Which, by the way, apparently, from everything I've read, Rich Energy is 1, impossible to find, 2, not that great tasting.
Huh. Not surprised.
Nope, and may also be, from, Croatian or some shit, in all reality.
Vaporware.
Yep, so there we go. But in actual F1 news, Austria was pretty fucking cool.
Throw another shrimp on the barbie.
There we go.
Wait.
Hand me my lederhosen. No, we had some honest-to-God racing on the tiny Red Bull ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't watch it, obviously. I watched the highlights.
I tried to watch it 3 times and kept coming in at the end of the goddamn race.
Okay.
My F1 friends told me it was very amazing.
Yeah, it was a very good race.
And qualifying was horseshit.
Well, because it's such a tiny track.
Yeah.
That,
it would be great if, Pizza Dad was here to tell us all about this
we should just call him and
glorious
see if
F1 race.
If you could just talk about it for a minute.
I don't want to burn that kind of time.
That's fair.
Yeah. Anyway, so real quick rundown. Max Verstappen fell asleep at the start because, that's what you do. The lights at this race, they light up the 5 lights, then, shut them off.
The lights out?
Yeah, the lights out. It was super quick this time, so caught a few people out, but Max was the worst. So he just fell back through the pack.
Just rookie on the sticks on this one.
Yup.
Ouch.
Even, Max, it's not your first day. I know.
Oh, you poor bastard.
Yep. But he made a bunch of great passes like he is known to do and started working his way through the fucking pack.
He knows how to thread a needle.
Yes, he
and
does.
He definitely knows how to get his nose in the right place at the right time.
Yep. I mean, he complained that he was down on power, but he still managed to pass people, which, again, WTF1 and their fans just coming up with some great fucking memes.
Like they do.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all they do.
That's fucking great. But, lap 69 of 71, it is Max versus Charles Leclerc. Charles, the rookie phenom, looking to get his first win, and then the wily vet of all of 23 years, or however the fuck old Max Verstappen actually is.
Does anyone actually know? I don't think even he knows.
He knows. All these people are children.
This is new Max. This isn't old Max.
No.
This is new and improved Max.
Yeah, this is...
New, younger, more cutting-edge Max.
No, this is refined, mature, not doing as many catastrophically dumb things.
It's affordable Max, not cheap Max.
Excuse me, sir. What is your name? Verstappen. Max Verstappen.
Fuck yeah.
Damn right. But yeah, going into turn 3, where Max had been doing most of his work, he dives down the inside of Charles Leclerc, and at that point, they're even, and racing etiquette dictates know when you're beat.
Right.
You know, so Charles should have gotten out of it, but it's for the lead of the race, so understandably he's not going to get out of it, and kind of turns in, and there's Max.
Tiny bump.
Yep, tiny little
just a little kiss. Just a little whisper. A little whisper of contact there. Just a little.
Just a hint of a whisper.
Yeah, exactly.
Worth
How much apple?
So what you're going to do is you're going to take some apples, right?
Uh-huh.
You're going to peel them. You're going to
Okay.
put them in a bag. You're going to make some pruno.
Okay.
Okay? You're going to put that behind the toilet. Just let it ferment for a while.
How long are we talking?
You know, like a couple weeks.
Okay,
let it get
got
good
it.
ferment. And then you're going to drink it, all right? You're going to get good and drunk.
That's some real high-quality toilet hooch right there.
And then you're going to throw up.
Oh, God.
And you're going to wipe your mouth with a napkin. And then you're just going to, like, wave that over the waffle. Like that much apple butter.
I love it.
Yep.
Just a hint of a whisper.
Yep. Just a suggestion.
A hint of a whisper of a regurgitate. I'm done.
Yep.
Regurgitated apple.
Yep.
There you
You're
go.
welcome. It's like if LaCroix made applesauce.
Boy, howdy. Anyway, so, yeah.
It's grits with apple.
But did you guys hear LaCroix is like banned in like, I think it's like Germany?
LaCroix should be banned everywhere.
No, it's like Connecticut. It's a state.
Good.
It's like banned there.
Although I don't think that tax shelter of a state should be making a lot of rules like that.
All right.
I mean, that's fair.
Yep.
You know, I ship to a lot of places in Connecticut.
Same here.
Yeah. Yeah, you would be surprised how many Borg Warner turbos I ship to Milford on a daily basis.
How many people I get calling from Connecticut looking for us to try to illegally bring in non-compliant things?
Why does that not surprise me?
It shouldn't. But anyway, so, yeah, Max made the move stick. Charles was like, what the fuck? Max was like, that was clean, right? That was totally clean. And after like 3 fucking hours...
I mean, the officials said it was good.
Yeah, but it took normally these decisions come in like 90 minutes. This took 3 hours.
Huh.
And here's why. After the race, the stewards have to be made available to the media, just like the drivers.
Uh-huh.
So they had to go fulfill media obligations.
Oh, boy.
And because this happened on the next to last lap,
They were pretty much already getting out of their seats with a microphone still in their hand.
Yeah. So that's why it took so long.
Okay. But the actual decision probably did not take very long.
No, but to announce it. But,
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, yeah, and a representative from Honda went up there to get to collect the manufacturer's trophy.
Beautiful.
He was late getting up there because he didn't know what the shit to do.
Well, it's been, 23 years?
It was their second win in 27 years, their first since they were a works team during the George W. Bush administration.
Oh, good God.
Yep. Yeah, that was with Jensen Button.
Wow, back in what, 06?
Yep. A young Jensen Button.
Yeah, he was a wee little sprite.
Just a decade and a half ago, almost.
Yeah. Oh, wee.
So, yeah, there we go. There was also some IMSA racing over at Watkins Glen. Mazda won, took the DPI win, so good for them. I didn't watch that. Couldn't find the time to.
You know we all have lives.
Yep, that we do. I was...
Wait, your face isn't just glued to racing news?
Yeah, despite what a lot of people think, it ain't.
Huh.
Yep.
The more you know.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I was busy hanging out in a condo and/or with my idiot friends in a shed.
Well, that sounds like a
There
good
is
time.
nothing wrong with either of those things.
Oh, definitely not.
Yeah.
Which I gotta actually figure out exactly how much that rental was, because if it is what it sounded like it was, we may have to go have ourselves a little extended Southern Utah weekend.
Is that right?
It was. I mean, there were like 4 bedrooms. You know, 1-car garage. Renters got access to the pickleball courts and the swimming pool.
Ooh.
Is that right?
That's some bougie shit right there.
Boy, howdy. And if you're lucky, like me, you can run into Blaze and Chase as you're going to get breakfast on Sunday morning.
Yeah, did you guys go out to the Egg and I?
No, we did not.
Oh, okay. That's where I like to stop anytime I'm in St. George on a weekend.
They have a hash house at Go-Go down there.
They do. And
Yeah.
you know I have not been to that one yet.
We're going to have to, that's a thing we're going to have to do, boys.
Okay. Well, I guess we're just going to have to Cam X Scoundrels X Dream Tank.
X Utah Drives.
Yes.
Sure, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, throw it all in.
We're just going to have to do that.
Exhibition of speed. Fuck it. I don't know.
I mean,
Why not?
who else wants in? Mailbag at camautomag.com.
Yeah, let us know. We'll plot out this fucking nightmare. Of a
If you're
trip.
buying, I'm flying.
There we go. Here for a good time, not for a long time.
That's it, baby. That's it.
That
That's the
is
only reason you
us.
go to St. George.
Oh, yes.
Well, I mean, all the retirees are going down there for the long haul, but
Well, yeah, I mean,
we're all going down there for the good times.
Yeah,
Or
St.
the
George is basically the Utah version of Florida.
It really is.
Yeah.
Funny you say that. My GS300 I got from St. George.
Yeah.
Original owner lived in Fort Lauderdale.
All right.
Yeah.
The connections are...
They are uncanny.
They are.
Oh, there it is. Thank you.
There we go. All right.
And copyright infringement.
So we're just trying to figure shit out.
Yep.
All right, cool. Good to know.
Yeah, we're just trying.
We're trying. Anyway, that has been a fucking episode.
Yeah, we're good. We can wrap this up. It's like 7 minutes early.
Yeah.
Fuck it. 45-minute episode. You guys are happy with that, right?
Don't worry, we're going to go long on the next one.
I mean, why the fuck are you complaining anyway? This is free.
Yeah.
Unless you're a Cam Shenanigans member, then it costs you at least $5
Yeah.
a month.
Yeah, a month.
Dude, you get 8 episodes for $5.
Paying less than $1.
God damn. Hold on. That's a button. There we go.
There it is.
Hello.
Yeet. Wow.
Just do it.
Love it. Anyway.
What a cacophony of noise.
Yes. Use of the word cacophony.
Isn't it great?
Yes, it is.
It took me until last year to figure out how to pronounce that. Not even
Cacophony.
ashamed. Yeah.
It looks, when you see it spelled out, it looks fucking intimidating.
What does that mean? Is that cacophony? I don't get it. Hey, mister, what's a cacophony?
You'll learn when you grow up, son.
Zookeeper, those 2 monkeys are trying to kill each other.
No, son, they're just flinging poo.
Anyway, we're going to be back on Thursday, the day of fucking freedom.
Hell yeah.
We got a bunch of letters. We've got a kick-ass question of the week.
You damn right we do.
Yep. So we're going to talk about my little quandary. I'm going to put it to these guys before I put it to the guys over at Everyday Driver.
Oh, boy.
I am writing them an email because this is...
Is it a strongly worded email?
No, it's going to be a polite and friendly email.
I love it.
Going to invite them back on the podcast.
Well, they are lovely individuals, and I would love to see their shining, smiling faces here in the basement once more.
I want to
Boy,
meet them.
howdy. Yeah, they're good people. So
They are great people.
Actually, if you come out to the next NASA weekend, the 6-hour, they're doing their annual Utah pilgrimage thing.
Beautiful.
Which they are having a bunch of listeners and fans come to Utah for kind of a long weekend.
Beautiful.
And one of those days includes track time out at UMC with the NASA boys.
I like it.
Yep. So.
Very cool, very cool. And you are, I'm assuming, as usual, going to be taking some photographies.
Oh, yes, because it's the Enduro. I'm going to be sleeping in the minivan, so
All right.
go ahead, come find me.
So, by the way, just
Yeah.
wanted to let you know, a couple of the guys I work with are big fans of your photography.
Good.
They actually follow you, and they saw my hat. And one of them was like, hey, like every time I go to a drift event, whoever's taking pictures for Cam has always got the absolute bangers.
Shit. I
Yeah.
have to get the... I still haven't done the 2-day photos.
That's okay.
Sorry.
They're being patient. They're being patient.
Good.
They both drive 350Zs.
Okay, so they're probably interchangeable.
They are.
Good. All right.
Now, one's blue with a silver bumper. The other one's silver with black accents.
Okay.
You already know.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know exactly who the fuck you are.
But they like your shit, and they want to
Good.
see more of it.
Well, you will see the stuff that I shout out hungover.
I like it.
Oh, I don't.
I regret all of those things I did.
I told the girlfriend about that weekend, and she was like, holy shit. She's looking at me in an entirely different light now.
Things happened. I grew as a person that weekend.
You just randomly went and approached like Bosnians and asked for plum brandy.
I don't...
You know what's hilarious is my girlfriend actually knows those Bosnians. I was telling her about the drift event, and I mentioned the plum vodka or the plum whiskey or whatever the fuck it was, and she was like, oh my god, are they there? You know, like this guy and this guy? And I was like, yeah, how do you know these guys?
Yeah,
they party.
It was a very interesting night.
Yes,
It was a great time. I've never seen anybody thrash a stock E46 with no muffler so heroically.
Out there doing the Lord's work.
They really are.
Yup.
And they showed up in like the greatest meth castle bounder RV.
Boy, howdy.
Yeah. I mean, dude, when they were leaving, the windows were even like fogged and like mildewed from the inside. It was great.
Shit, yeah. Well, more stories like that coming up on Thursday's episode.
You're damn right. That was just a taste.
In the meantime, go ahead and follow us on all the social medias. We're at CamAutomag on the whole lot of them. Support us on Patreon, patreon.com/CamAutomag. Help us get to that $200 mark.
Exactly.
So we can start live streaming this thing.
Yeah, you can subscribe at any level, but, you know, like we say, the best bang for the buck is at the $5 a month mark.
$5 and you get a whole bunch of shit.
You get a whole lot of shit.
Yep.
Too much to digest, perhaps.
You know, make your poops uncomfortable, but you know what? You're going to enjoy it.
That's okay. It's fibrous and healthy.
Clean you right out.
It's true.
Go ahead and find this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. Like, rate, review, subscribe. Make your friends love us because we legally cannot.
Make them love us.
Yep.
Yep.
Anyway.
Love me.
No.
Jesus.
No one will. It's fine, though.
It's okay.
Yeet.
That will love me. That will always love me.
That'll do, pig.
Anyway, for episode 205 of the CAMcast, I have been Mike.
I have been Professor Dave.
I think Colonel Eddie Dean.
There you go.